Hello and welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me for another 12 weeks of Christmas project. Today I've got a diorama card for you. You see, it's so fabulous. I love this. I've got to say, this one is my prototype and there's a little bit of buckling, but I think I've sorted that out by changing the measurements ever so slightly. This one also, it does fold, but it doesn't quite fit in an envelope. So I've changed the measurements and I'm hoping that the next one's going to fit. So for this card, you will need some piece of cards. I have pre-stamped one piece. So we've got a piece of very vanilla cardstock that measures 10 centimetres by 19 centimetres, a piece of Night of Navy that's exactly the same size, and a piece of Night of Navy that is 10 centimetres by 15.9 centimetres. And that 0.9 is really important because this piece here in the middle is 16, and I think that's why it's buckling. So we'll give it a go. If I stuff it up, it's on video and you'll all see it, but it's all good. I've also got two of the middle-sized circles from our circle framelets, thinlets collection thingy. Can't never remember what it's called. To create our holes. So, shall we do our scoring first? This project is all in metric, because that's how my brain was working on the day that I made it. I don't know, I can't explain either. So we're going to take our piece of very vanilla and we're going to score it at 3 centimetres on both sides. Like so. And our bigger piece of very vanilla, we're going to do exactly the same. So the piece that's 10 by 19, we're going to score on both ends at 3 centimetres. And then the short piece that's 10 by 15.9, we're going to score at 1.5 centimetres on each side. And as always, all the measurements are available on my blog, and the link is in the down bar below. The link that's in the down bar below takes you directly to this project. It doesn't take you to my blog homepage, it takes you to this project. So there's no searching, no hard work for you. So we're going to score and fold and burnish on those score lines. Just like so. And we're going to now create those two holes in the front of our card. So this piece with the larger sides is the very front, and that piece is the middle. So we're going to put a big hole, our larger framelit, on the front, and a smaller one on the smaller one in the middle. But they need to be in exactly the same place. So what we're going to do is, this is where our magnetic platform comes in. So I've got my big shot. Ooh. There we go. And I've got my magnetic platform on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my card front on and put my die on the top. And we're going to line up the die so it's kind of, it's central. And run that through our big shot. And you might find after you've done this you need to fold and burnish on your score lines again, just because the big shot will have flattened everything, so we'll just refold. And then run that right through. Then we've got our smaller piece. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop that on, and we're going to put our kind of outer piece on the top. Like so, and line it up. You can line it up because you've got the two score lines. So pop our smaller one of our dies on and line that up so that, and you can, because you've got your other circle as a guide, you can check that's central with that. That's still central, yeah. Take your top piece off and run that through your big shot. Just like that, easy as that. So just, there we are. And there we have our 2 pieces cut ready for our card. So what we're going to do now, we've got our stamping to do. So we'll take our smaller piece and line it up with our back, and then just take a pencil and just mark off where the sides of it are, and we can rub those out after, just so that when we're stamping we know that we're going to be in that circle that we've created. So I've got the Wonderland stamp set, love this so much, and I've got some Garden Green ink and the trees. I'm going to ink it up really well and stamp it once and again and ink it up again, and I've got slightly wonky trees, but that's okay, we can have wonky trees, can't we? Trees aren't always perfect. There we are, beautiful. And then I've also got the stars or the snowflakes and some soft sky ink, and we're just going to put these up above those trees like so. So time to assemble our card. Ha ha ha. This is the exciting bit. So what you need is you need all 3 pieces and some fast fuse. I'm going to take our inner portion first, and I'm going to pop some fast fuse on both sides. So I've got my fast fuse on both sides, and I'm going to line this edge here up with this score line. So just like that. And then I'm going to do exactly the same, so that score line, that free edge up with that score line there, which gives us our, this, I think this would make a really cute Lord of the Rings inspired card. But it's something about circles. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to pop that over the top. So on the inside of the outer piece we're going to put some fast fuse. Oh, if your fast fuse is playing nicely. And this time we're going to line this edge up with this fold here. So line the edge up like that, and I'm going to push that on, and then we'll do exactly the same on this side. So that this edge, that score line, like so. And there we have our diorama card that folds flat both ways almost. And as you can see, there's still a little bit of a bend in it, but not as much as that one. So I've already pre-stamped my sentiment on a piece of bare vanilla cardstock that is 1 inch by 6 1/4. And I'm going to take my banner punch and just make those ends nice. Make those ends nice. That's a good description here, Hannah, isn't it? Can you tell I've filmed a few videos today, my brain's completely gone. And what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in my Stampin' trimmer. I'm going to line it up with the end of the word, and I'm going to take our light grey scoring blade and just make a score line. I'm going to move that score line to the edge of the dark grey, so that we've only got a little bit, and score again. And I'll turn it around and do exactly the same on the other end of the word. So I'm going to score once, move that score line over, and score again. And this creates, so when you bend them backwards first, and then forwards. There we go. And that creates your little kind of standy up banner, if you like, that we're going to attach to the front. And I've got glue dots for this, purely because it's easier. You could just as easily use a liquid glue, so glue dots on, and I'm just going to pop, just make sure it's folded before you stick it on. It's going well, this. You all like, and you admit it, you all like watching people make mistakes on video, don't you? Yeah. If you didn't, you wouldn't be watching YouTube. You'd be watching some professionals do it. There we go. A little bit wonky, but there we have it. And I will just check, like I haven't checked this previously, that will fit in one of our medium-sized envelopes. Thanks very much for watching. As always, links to all the projects and products used are available in the down bar below. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.